Look at the Colosseum today. It stands as a broken skeleton of stone in the heart of Rome. Tourists see a monument, but they are looking at a corpse. To understand what this building truly was, we have to rebuild it. We have to strip away the ruin and return to 80 AD. This wasn't just a stadium. It was the most complex machine of the ancient world. A factory designed for a single product: death. Imagine the noise. 50,000 Roman citizens packed into these stone benches. The roar of this crowd would have been deafening, louder than a modern jet engine. From the senators in their marble seats near the front, to the poor in the wooden nosebleeds at the top, the entire social hierarchy of Rome was here. They didn't come just to watch men fight. They came to see the impossible. The centre of the stadium was known as the arena, the Latin word for sand. A thick layer of golden sand covered the wooden floor. Its purpose was practical: to soak up the gallons of blood spilled during the games, keeping the footing secure for the fighters. But the wooden floor was a lie. It was a cover-up. The true marvel of Roman engineering wasn't the stone arches above. It was the nightmare hidden directly below. Beneath the blood-stained sand lay the Hypogeum, the underworld. While the crowd cheered in the sunlight above, down here, it was a dark, suffocating hell. The air was thick with the smoke of torches and the stench of wild animals. It was a labyrinth of stone corridors, cramped cells, and frantic movement. This was the backstage of the apocalypse. There were no engines in ancient Rome. There was only flesh. To power the massive spectacles above, the Romans relied on the capstan, a massive timber winch. Teams of shirtless slaves would push these heavy wooden spokes in endless circles, hour after hour. Their brute strength was converted into mechanical power. The creaking of wood and the groaning of ropes was the soundtrack of the Hypogeum. Every spectacle above was paid for by the sweat of the men below. This human engine powered a technological marvel: the vertical elevator. The Colosseum contained 28 separate lift shafts. Here we see the cargo, a massive bear, starved for 3 days to ensure maximum aggression. As the ropes tightened, the cage began its terrifying ascent. In the dark, the animals could hear the muffled roar of the crowd getting louder. They were being lifted from the darkness directly into the killing zone. On the surface, the effect was magic. A trapdoor in the arena floor would flip open, and a predator would seemingly materialize out of thin air. To the spectator, it looked like the Emperor commanded nature itself. One moment, empty sand. The next, a tiger leaping for the throat of a gladiator. This instant deployment meant there was no safety, nowhere to hide. Death could rise from the ground at any second. The Romans didn't stop at one animal. The machine was designed to act like a programmable stage. By coordinating the 28 elevators, the editors, the game producers, could unleash chaos. Lions from the north, bears from the south, and gladiators rising in the centre. It was a choreographed dance of violence, orchestrated by the invisible workers beneath the floor. But the ultimate trick was the scenery. Using hinged platforms and massive ramps, the slaves could hoist entire sets onto the arena floor. Forests, mountains, and desert landscapes would rise from the trapdoors in minutes. They didn't just stage fights, they staged myths. They brought the forests of Germany or the deserts of Africa to the centre of Rome, only to paint them red. When the sun set, the noise finally stopped. The trapdoors were closed. The sand was raked clean. While the city of Rome slept, the slaves in the Hypogeum collapsed next to their silent machines, waiting to do it all again tomorrow. The Colosseum was a triumph of engineering, built on a foundation of suffering.
And again. Push harder, all teams synchronized.
Heave now. Keep the tension steady.
Turn the mechanism.
Heave! Heave! Push now!
Unparalleled strength. I cannot believe it! What a spectacle. Truly marvelous.
By Jupiter, did you see that?
Incredible. He survives.